Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. We'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Has this at the 6. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. And drawn up here for Lamar. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Third down, line to gain, 9 yards out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the gun, Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's taken down at the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Into traffic, complete. And this one does not go far. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
No, we changed it.
Lamar now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Goff on 3rd. Got a man and Neighbors has it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Lions have a first down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing again. It's Goff. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. But once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Now air it out on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
180.
Fourth down, Goff throwing. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Escapes out to the left. And he's taken down, so that's how our first quarter's going to end. So a little momentum boost there for the defense. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Ooh, missed that one and he knew it. Put it behind his guy and now it's 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
13. Let's go. Get hot. 180. Finish it.
On 4th down, snap to Jackson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Jackson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Lamar throwing again. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Jackson now on 3rd. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, report.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. It is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The XP is up and good. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
120. Merlin!
From the gun, Goff. Target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A 28-yard pickup there. And that is good for Detroit 1st down. We've set it down from the 37. Goff on 1st and 10. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
We're good. We go tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this 1st half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
20. 4 down. Tiger. What's that?
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. Hey, compared to the kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. First down, here's Lamar. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Hey, let's go.
On first down, it's Goff. Buys time, rolling right. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. One play in, Brock, in this drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw for Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it sets up second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Headed out right. Oh no, they get him yet again. Brian Branch has it. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Detroit.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead.
Ravens 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Jackson trying to get after the pick. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Hey, report.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. It arrived as a ball did to break things up. So that brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
180! Yo. Hey, middle. 180!
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Brought in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Loop knocks it through. And the gap closes to 14 points. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Evans now to return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Well, their hopes of an early comeback, that faint flicker of light they had when they exited the locker room at halftime, that return just snuffed it out. Very good chance now that lead's going to grow and certainly not shrink.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Hold on. Check. What?
Now gone. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
11 on the play. First down, Detroit.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Lift! Whirling! Shout! We go, 76!
Gone. Almost had 6, but can't find it in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
180!
Throwing is gone. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 or 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
180! Get hot! 180! Right shot! No, we changed it.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
44 yards. And the Baltimore
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. He gets it again to Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. And I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180. Value three. 14. 17.
From the gun, Goff. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
31. Ravens 24. Tiger Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense in a hurry-up here.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Putting the tight end in motion. Off now on 3rd down. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Like 20.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by the versatile All-Pro, Kyle Hamilton.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They go play action with Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
1st and 10 from the 32.
We go tonight. 20, 11. 11. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hold on.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
180.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. It's his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's another Detroit Lions.
We go tonight.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off play action, Goff. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
20. Maverick ball. Turbo.
They're going to throw again. Goff. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down.
120. Tell us. 76. 76. 5. Super 1.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
His return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This one's set up for Lamar. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now here's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. A lot of space ahead. And Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough of that 1st down.
It's a gain of
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game.
Ravens 31. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 38-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That one gains 7. And the Lions have a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Lions.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Goff. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's a design run. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. As it's 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's go. What? Hold on. Hey, lift. Point out.
They're going to pass it here. Brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
180. Hey, Scout.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions making a 9-point advantage. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
Ravens 31.
box now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. There's one left for Lamar. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
At the 45-yard line.
13. Go. 20.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brings up second and 3 at the Lions' 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
32-yard line.
First and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. And again, it's Jackson. This one is knocked away, and after a shot at the end zone, might think about shifting the focus here towards getting the first down on third. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
You got the job done, Kate. That one is good. Now I think we all ask the question that they're probably asking on the headsets. One timeout remaining. Will they try an onside kick? Or do you rely on your defense and try to pin them deep?
And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure that loose win. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Go. Attack. 20.
Going with McCaffrey on the ground. And this run is going to push it inside the 40. Give him 7 there. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They stick with McCaffrey, and he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. He's just going to throw this one away, Brock, and that means this game is over. So the Lions get the win on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we say so long from Baltimore.